Here we go, back at it, and we got Hunter back in here, so everything's back on track. I feel like there was so many days that were like, it was like redemption pressing day, or this didn't go well. I think the log was just a super challenging event for us to figure out, or me specifically. So it feels really good. This day was a big success for me and for Hunter. But especially me, I hit some goals that I really had in my mind that really don't even necessarily have to do with the contest. The fact that I'm kind of doing a side quest into strongman. I don't know if it's even right to say that anymore because I do take it seriously enough. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to hit a 300-pound log. I've done it in the past, maybe a different log and different conditions, but I feel like I'm stronger now, so I knew that I was capable of that. So hitting that today was huge. But yeah, so warming up, I think one of the biggest things that me and Hunter have figured out, and we've had no formal strongman coaching. We watch YouTube videos, we follow the same strongman most people do, Lucas Hatton, Martins Lisi's, all those guys. And, one of the things that we figured out was just that you have to be super aggressive with the clean. So when you watch our warm-up sets, you can definitely tell we're trying to be as aggressive as possible through the clean, through the press, so that everything feels good. Like Hunter coaching me during this kept saying, like, treat these light weights like they're big weights. So you can see the aggression that I put into all of the cleans, all the presses. This is 255, so this is the first one that has, like, some good weight to it, and everything felt pretty good. I don't know what was going on with my elbows today, though. I wasn't, like, fully locking out all my reps. Here's the first one at 280. Felt really good. Really, really strong confidence booster for me. Here's Hunter with 255. You know what's sad? We missed a set that he did. I missed recording. It's actually on me. Here's my 305, by the way. So that's 305 pounds. This went really well. Again, I don't know why my elbows didn't want to lock out, but 100% I have the ability. But yeah, we missed one of Hunter's really good sets with like 255, I think, or maybe even 240 or something before that. But he definitely had a big day. He PR'd on his log, and so we think that just if he continues to PR, he's going to definitely depend on the peak, the deload before the meet, and then hopefully the super compensation comes because he hasn't quite hit the competition weight yet, which is 285. So, for him, I think being able to at least get one rep in is going to be big time. That's 280 for me. That was the easiest 280 I've ever done. I tried to do it for a double, but I think I won't only be able to do that if I put it down and cleaned it again, which I think next week that'll be the plan. Put 285 on there, the exact contest weight. Take it from the crash pads and see how many I can do in a minute, and then hope that, again, for me, super compensation, the deload, that I'm a little bit stronger on competition day because, I think there was a point where I was almost like, I'm not going to win log. I might not even do that well. But the truth is to win this contest coming up March 14th, I think my only chance is to win log and win wagon wheel. Because I don't think I'm winning a lot of the other events. Farmers carries, I probably won't embarrass myself, but I'm not a grip guy. I don't move that well underweight, and those are 300 pounds in hand farmer carries. So I definitely won't embarrass myself, and I'll beat some people, I'm sure of it, but, it won't be the event I win. So we switched over afterwards to axle push press. For me, and I think maybe Hunter kind of decided on this because of this, I don't use my legs when I press. You can see all those logs are basically strict press. So this was literally like a drill for me to get my legs going. That axle weighs like 68 pounds. So this is decently heavy. I don't know. Hunter was going nuts with this. So I think this is about 200 pounds. He does a really good job with axle push press. You can see he gets it almost to his chest. So that push press has a lot of power in it behind his legs. So he's a shot putter. His goal is to get to and win the Olympics in shot put. This is truly a side quest and just a good training phase for him. But yeah, he has just such a powerful push press, and it really showed on here. This felt heavy to me. I was almost tapping out. I definitely got there and it was okay, but and one thing I'm doing a better job of now, and you can see it in there and you can see it on the log, is getting my elbows in front of me and underneath whatever implement I'm pressing. And I think that's making a huge difference in my overhead strength, finally getting me to that over 300 pounds. Hunter does a good job of it. I think he has almost an Olympic style of lifting. You can see the pushing the head through and getting the weight behind him, almost at the detriment of the weight falling behind him there. See, I couldn't even do that. My arms would not go back that far if I tried. So this was like 250 something, and Hunter did 3 reps. So I was just like, I don't know, I just got to do 4. I think he was calling for 5 or something like that, but he doesn't realize I was just being competitive and just had to beat him and then put it back. That's all I cared about. And look, I actually locked it out. So this was one of the only back down things we really did super heavy ish, which was I just wanted to do 100-pound dumbbells for an AMRAP. So ended up getting 19 reps. I was kind of funny pissed because I really thought 20 reps would have sounded a lot better. And it's funny, I don't think I have a video of it, but Hunter did an AMRAP with the same weight, 100 pounds. I think he got to 9 reps, and you know damn well he would have liked to get to 10 reps on that. But this feels really good. I think it's probably a PR. I've definitely done a lot of reps with the hundreds before. But yeah, it felt really good. But this to me was one of the highlights of the day in the gym. So Trinity, one of the most competitive powerlifters that I work with, that I know, and she's just started. She just did her first meet recently, and one of the first things she asked me for as a coach after the meet was more high rep sets. And I think she's seen me do a lot of sets of 10. I've even attempted to do a set of 20 reps at 500 pounds. I've attempted it quite a few times now, haven't quite gotten it. So she did 2 sets of 10 with 331. This is actually the second set. And I told her afterwards, like, her fitness is better than mine on these. The first set of 10 that she did, there was no pausing to breathe or anything. It's probably a similar percentage to her squat that my 500s are. So this is just insane.